Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're kicking things off with some really quite interesting news coming out of Kenya. There's a new initiative aiming to, well, fundamentally shake up digital education there.
That's right. It's a pretty major partnership announcement. We're talking about EON Reality teaming up with Kenya's Ministry of Information, Communications, and the Digital Economy.
EON Reality, they're the XR and AI knowledge transfer people, right? Been around a while.
Exactly, yeah. Global leaders, about 25 years in the game. They specialize in using augmented and virtual reality, that's the XR bit, plus artificial intelligence for education and industry training.
Okay, so XR, like digital info overlaid on the real world, or entirely virtual spaces.
Both, yeah. Augmented reality overlays things. Virtual reality is fully immersive, and they're combining that with AI.
So the big goal here is what? To kind of jumpstart Kenya's whole digital transformation using this tech.
Pretty much. It's ambitious. They're focusing this collaboration on 4 specific national priorities for Kenya.
4 priorities. Okay, let's get into those. What's the first one?
First up is enhancing skills development in TVET. That's technical and vocational education and training.
Right. TVET. How does XR fit in there?
They're planning to use virtual laboratories and virtual workshops. Think immersive digital simulations of real-world tasks.
So students can get practical skills, almost hands-on, but without needing all the expensive physical equipment, perhaps.
Precisely. It makes specialized training potentially much more accessible and scalable, a real potential game changer for that sector.
Okay, that makes sense. What's priority number 2?
Expanding digital access across the country. They want to set up nationwide digital hubs.
Hubs, okay.
Yeah.
Like community tech centers.
Kind of, yeah. But the really clever part, they're planning for these hubs to have offline capabilities.
Offline,
Right.
that's actually huge, isn't it? For areas where internet connectivity is spotty or non-existent.
Absolutely vital for inclusivity. You can't have a digital transformation that leaves people behind due to infrastructure gaps. So offline access is key.
Makes total sense. Okay, number 3.
This one's focused on youth employment, creating opportunities using AI.
AI for jobs. How does that work in practice?
The plan is to use AI for career guidance and also for job matching, so helping young people figure out career paths and connecting them more effectively with training and actual job openings.
Interesting. Smarter connections, basically.
You could say that, yeah, using data and algorithms to bridge that gap between skills and employment.
All right, and the 4th priority?
Fostering a more inclusive digital economy. And the tool for this is a no-code application development platform.
No code. So people can build apps or digital tools without needing to be programmers.
Exactly. It uses visual interfaces, drag and drop, that sort of thing. The idea is to empower more people, entrepreneurs, small businesses, to create their own digital solutions, participate more actively.
Wow, okay, so TVET skills, access via hubs, AI for youth jobs, and no code for broader participation. That's quite comprehensive.
It really is. It covers skills, infrastructure, employment, and economic participation.
Dan Lajurscar, he's the chairman of EON Reality. I saw he called this a transformative opportunity for Kenya, aiming for unprecedented access to quality education and economic opportunities across all 47 counties. That's a big claim.
It is a bold vision, no doubt. It signals the ambition here. It's not just a pilot project. They're talking nationwide scale.
There was that photo, right? The handshake between Lajurscar and the cabinet secretary, Honorable William Kabogo Gitau.
Yeah, symbolic but important. It shows high-level buy-in from the Kenyan government side. This isn't just a tech company pushing its wares. It's presented as a genuine collaboration.
So is this a done deal or still in the works?
They're working towards formalizing it with a memorandum of understanding, and it's apparently pending final approvals, but the direction seems clear.
Okay. And EON Reality is putting skin in the game, too, financially.
Seems so. What's quite interesting is this grant guarantee program, EON Reality, along with their nonprofit arm, which is called Learn for Life. They're contributing to the investment through this program.
A grant guarantee.
Yeah.
So they're helping secure funding or underwriting part of it.
The details aren't fully public, but it signals a commitment beyond just supplying the technology. It suggests a shared risk, shared investment model.
And they have a local presence, too, right? EON Reality Kenya.
Yes, and that's crucial. The CEO, Aaron Enzo, and the Chief Commercial Officer, Alia Moore, were reportedly part of the discussions. Having that local team, that local expertise, is going to be vital for actually implementing this effectively on the ground.
Absolutely. You need people who understand the specific context, the challenges, the opportunities within Kenya itself.
Couldn't agree more. And, EON Reality has been pushing this kind of educational transformation model elsewhere. They launched something called Spatial AI University back in 2025, apparently using similar tech.
Spatial AI University. So this Kenya initiative fits into their broader strategy.
It seems to. Leveraging spatial computing, that blend of AR, VR, and AI to reshape how education and training happen.
So boiling it down, this partnership looks to use some pretty advanced tech, XR, and AI to tackle some really core issues for Kenya. Skills gaps, digital access, youth unemployment, and making the digital economy work for more people.
That's the plan, yes. It's really about empowering the next generation, giving them the tools and the access needed for, well, the future economy.
It definitely paints a compelling picture. And it prompts a bigger question, doesn't it, for you listening? What does a partnership like this, embedding advanced tech so deeply into a national education and economic strategy, signal for the future globally?
Right. Could this be a kind of blueprint, a model for how other nations might use technology to leapfrog development challenges or bridge digital divides?
Yeah, are we seeing the start of a new wave of public-private partnerships focused squarely on technology for national development?
It's certainly something to think about. The potential impact, if it succeeds, could be huge, not just for Kenya, but as an example worldwide.
Definitely food for thought. Well, that wraps up our deep dive into this Kenya EON Reality Initiative. Thanks for joining us.